Welcome to Chasing Our Tips, round 24 preview for Thursday Night Football, the Panthers v the Storm. Panthers' Casey McLean was brilliant again last week against the Eels and took another big step forward in his development. The Panthers just stood and held in defence and offered nothing. No shot, no brutality against the Eels last week, and you can't tackle without shooting. Taruva and Moses Leota top scored against the Eels in Chasing Hard Tips player ratings. If you like the Panthers for the win, you get $1.62. You'll get $2.50 for a Casey McLean try. Moses Leota will get you $6.50, and you'll get $1.85 about Taruva. Now here come the Storm. The game against the Rabbitohs was one of the worst games in the Storm's history, and I'm sure they got an old school flogging from Bellamy this week. Big Nelson and Will Warbrick can hold their heads high with their efforts last week. The Storm's right-hand side was the one that destroyed the Rabbitohs last week. Harry Grant had his worst game as an NRL player against the Rabbitohs, and knows his boy's a big one. If you think the Storm can win, you'll get $2.30. You'll get $6.50 for a Big Nelson try. Will Warbrick will get you $2.25. And if you think Harry Grant can make it up to his boys and score a try, you'll get $4.75. Now for Game 1 on Friday Night Football, the Seagulls versus the Warriors. The Seagulls' Taniela Paseka run hard and hit back with some awesome form against the Raiders. Nathan Brown still wooing everybody with his back fence bravery. It's going to be a big night for the front rowers. The Seagulls' biggest vulnerability is not shutting down opposition offloads. You'll get $1.18 for a Seagulls win. You'll get $5 about a Taniela Paseka try, and Nathan Brown will get his $4.75. Now for the Warriors. Mitch Barnett had an absolute blunder and did all he could to make a difference for the Warriors against the Dolphins. It should be a high priority to get Roger Tuivasa-Sheck back to fullback for the Warriors because they pay a high price in tries for his absence. Tom Harley should be very proud of his performance. I thought it was his best as an NRL player against the Dolphins. The Warriors are $4.80 to get the job done. Mitch Barnett $6 for a try. Tom Harley's $11, and you'll get $3.25 for a Roger Tuivasa-Sheck try. Now for Game 2 on Friday Night Football, the Roosters v the Eels. The Roosters were first up from the bye, and their left-hand side, especially Joseph Suaalii, tore apart the Dolphins last start. I'm a big Spencer Leniu fan, but he has to sort out his market defence. Plath cut him up against the Dolphins. Sam Walker proved he was a real deal, not with his mouth, but when the game was on the line and it was all up to him, no one else. The Roosters are $1.15 for the win. Suaalii's $2.40 for a try. Spencer Leniu's $5, and you'll get $3.25 about a big Sam Walker try. Now here come the Eels. Sean Lane and Bryce Cartwright look the most dangerous on the edges against the Panthers. Arcee has a ton of talent for the Eels, but if he wants to be a long-term NRL player, he has to get his defence right. Clint Gutherson has been great, but has to get fitter and stop the unforced errors at the back of each half due to fatigue. Blaze Talangi is getting closer and closer to that perfect 80-minute performance. The Eels are $5.50 to get the job done. Sean Lane $7 for a try. You'll get $5.50 about Bryce Cartwright, and Blaze Talangi will get you $2.75. That's all for Thursday and Friday Night Football, and I'll see you all at full time.